What's going on, everybody? Holy shit, a lot of shit going on. So, deal with you first, board. Dude, you gotta stop going on fucking TV and trying to act like a tough guy, okay? The people here in Ontario see through your bullshit. We see you on TV. All we see is someone trying to play our daddy, who's taking a hissy fit because his kids aren't listening to him. You claim the science and everything backs you up, bud. Then explain why half the doctors in Ontario are against you. Explain why your own top dude went against you. Explain why there's 34,000 scientists and doctors around the world signing petitions against people just like you. Restrictions don't work. They are very, very bad for society. They're very bad for the communities. You know how this guy, you want proof, folks, once and for all, this guy doesn't give a shit about any of us. Has he once brought up the fact that there's people dying and how he feels sorry for them and how we're going to have to try to do something or figure something out different or create a plan that works for us, how we don't have that happen time and time? No. He doesn't care about them. They don't own a big home paying mortgage and land taxes. They don't own 2-3 cars. You know, the higher middle class and above. The guy doesn't even care about the middle class. He only cares about the higher class and above. Look what he's doing to the farmers. He's fucking destroying our farmers and keeping the box stores open. But yet it's the farmers' food that's local, right? And if this disease is international, not local, what the fuck? Why aren't we going to the farmers? And since this is a pandemic, and you care so much about us, why make it tax-free? Make it cash only, and you hand it directly to the farmers. Farmers don't have to pay you shit. We don't have to pay you shit because, hey, it's a pandemic. So you want us to stay away from the clean food, the food that hasn't been touched by steroids and all these antibiotics and all this other shit from the FDA. Because our food's been getting shittier and shittier every year thanks to those fucking clowns. So you're telling me that it's safer to keep the box store open, where it sees 3,000 plus people a day, easily. And we're all in one room, mask or not, eventually the air comes out the sides and we're all breathing in each other's air. But no, instead of fucking trying to be compassionate and understanding to those who disagree with you, you go on TV and you act like a fucking tough guy. Dude, nobody sees you as a tough guy. We see you as a whiny little fucking kid taking a hissy fit. You're a drama queen. That's how we see you. Man, your claim is to go with the science, but yet look at everything that across the board. It's like scientists and doctors say, the cure cannot be worse than the fucking virus itself. And right now, the path you're heading on for it, and your so-called experts, like that girl, the health expert, whatever, you're clearly against that. You're going to destroy that. You're going to fucking put people out of business. You're going to destroy livelihoods. That's where you're headed. And the scientists and the doctors are telling you that's where you're headed. So what science, what facts, what doctors are telling you opposite, bud? Which ones exactly and how many are telling you lockdowns work, we're all going to be safe, suicides are going to go down, all this, alcoholism, drug addiction, drug overdoses, all that's going to go down. We just need to implement lockdowns more strictly. What part of that even makes fucking sense to you, dude? And then you want us, the citizens, to take you seriously. And let's look at this fucking COVID for a moment. I looked up here today because I saw here throughout Canada on Facebook, there was other posts about how they looked up in their area the actual chart that shows what symptoms have been like, because they report all these cases, right? How many flu cases they have, how many AIDS cases they have, how many cancer cases they have, how many deaths they have. It's all fucking monitored. And they found 0 in the middle of a flu season. In the middle of the flu season that we've gone through for fucking thousands of years, where we've all gotten sick, we've all fucking, every fucking time, man. We're in the middle of the fucking flu season. And they had 0 cases. So I said, Cole, Maybe I should look up the one in my area. You know, we got a city of 50,000 people here in Cornwall, Ontario. Um, well, let's see how many flu cases. We must have at least fucking 100, if not. I mean, 50,000 people, and it's the middle of the flu season. I posted it earlier. The amount of cases we have of the flu, zero. So that made me question. I wonder how many other towns, if you were to look up their statistics, their chart of their database, what you would find. So I encourage everybody to go online, go to your town's website, or the health unit's website, sorry, and look up the statistics of like what you've gone through so far this year. How many cases of this? How many cases of that? How many cases of that? It's all charted. It's all kept in the database. You have every right to it. Go online in your area, look it up, and post underneath how many cases. Just the number. You don't have to be specific. Just tell me 0, 1, 100, whatever. Because I'm curious. If as far as Alberta, which is the video I first saw, the second one was from BC, the third one was from here in Ontario, the other one was in Quebec. I'm the next one. 0 cases of fucking the flu during the middle of the flu season? You gotta be pretty fucking dumb not to see that. So, the people are sick and tired. There's like 6 million people in Canada that fucking fall for this shit that are taking this too seriously. 30 million of us aren't taking it fucking serious. 30 million of us are fucking done. 30 million of us want to get back to work, get our businesses open, get our schools open, because you know why? Because kids have a 98% chance of not even noticing they have the fucking thing. I have a 99% chance, sorry. I have a 95 to 98% chance of not even noticing I have the fucking thing. The only people we got to protect are the elderly here. And the scientists and doctors are already claiming that this ain't going to go away. It's going to come back every single fucking year. Just like the flu, just like the cold, just like everything else. So, if I never got vaccinated for fucking years now, and I'm talking years, since I left high school at 16, because they refused to give me my high school degree. I was 16, ready to leave high school, and they said, no, you don't know French. Well, fuck you. I know everything else. I don't need you. So anyways, fucking for years. And you're telling me now that we have to keep locking down the country because of something that's going to keep coming back. That we're not even going to notice we have. It's going to be like a cold, a head cold, you know, a 24-hour bug. The only thing we got to do is protect the elderly. Just when they go to leave the old folks' home or whatever, their houses or whatever, wear a mask. And if there's staff there to watching after them, make sure they have a mask on. Nobody else needs to wear a mask as long as they have one on. It's just to protect them. You don't have to lock down the elderly or the elderly homes or anything like that. You just take proper precautions. And folks, if you see an elderly person coming down the street or something, just cover your mouth or something until you pass them. All right? Go like that. Just till you pass them. It's not that they stink or anything like that. You're doing it out of respect because you don't want to fucking breathe on them or anything, just in case. Because the elderly, we have to protect. But no, he wants to shut down the fucking province again. And you can see, he's just itching for it, man. After Toronto, then here in Cornwall, we had a no mask protests, and he's itching to fucking do it because nobody's listening to Daddy. Daddy's getting mad. I want my way. Dad. And you're sitting there telling us all this shit, Ford, while you and 2 other people sit in a closed, small room, breathing all over each other. But you want us to listen to you. You're going to ask people to do something, bud, and be that leader role, or take up that leader role. You have to lead by example. And you have to lead with, and this is important, because this is Canadian, you have to lead with respect, understanding, and compassion for everyone around you, including those who you disagree with. Those are your people. Your job is to make sure to sit the fuck down with them, not go on TV and belittle them and think you're some sort of tough guy. And COVID, it has an age limiting cap. So it only really fucks with them, right? And if you look at the flu, it attacks anyone of any age, can kill anyone at any age, can mutate a way more serious disease in any age. How is COVID something that just gives you a cold-like symptoms? How is that worse than the flu? You see, folks, doesn't make sense. The science and the doctor, the medical, all that, it doesn't fucking add up to what they're telling you. And all these people that are sitting behind them, these health experts and stuff, they're getting just as rich off of this as everyone else. Don't think they're not. It's their organizations that all this money is being pumped into to fucking enhance them and make them better. So I'm just saying, do the math on that. Anyways, I don't want to go too far into it. It fucking pisses me off. Look, they're fucking lying to us. And it's time to fucking we step up. That's the truth. That's my rant. It's a short one, but it's my rant. Have a good night, guys.